There was a time when Carmelo Anthony was one of the most unstoppable players on the planet. In this game, that was one of those nights. No over dribbling, no wasted movements, just pure footwork, shot making ability, and a killer mentality that made defenders look helpless. Now in this breakdown, we're going to relive one of Melo's best performances play by play. I'll show you how he manipulated the defense, got to his spots all night long, and torched the defense. This isn't a highlight reel. This is a deep dive into his craft, the subtle tricks, the rhythm, the precision that made Melo elite. Whether you're a hooper that's trying to learn the details or a fan that just loves prime Melo, this one's for you. Let's get into it. In this matchup, Carmelo Anthony faced a solid Wizards team led by point guard and all-star John Wall and a young and up-and-coming scoring machine in Bradley Beal. This game was must-watch TV, and I'm going to show you exactly why right now. Now, one of the main things that I noticed when watching this game early is Melo's first buckets aren't complicated, they're very simple, which sets the tone and gets him in rhythm early. He's not forcing tough shots or trying to do too much, he's just taking what the defense gives him. So the first clip, Melo starts off in triple threat position and slowly dribbles around the three-point line and points at his teammate to set the ball screen against his own man. Now once he comes off, the defender gets hit and he sees the hedge on the screen, so he beats the hedge, keeps his dribble alive, and knocks down the simple pull-up three. Now the very next play down, since he sees one already go in, he has confidence. So his teammate gives him the ball, clears out the whole right side to let Melo work in the ISO. Then you see Melo fake the pass to his teammate, gets into a triple threat, and attacks the middle of the floor. Now once he sees that defender in the gap stun at him for the ball, he spins back over his left shoulder into the open space and knocks down the mid-range jumper. Melo's feeling good, he's knocked down a couple shots early, so now you know he's really feeling it on this next play, and the shot is going to go up. Once he catches the ball in transition versus the mismatch, you can see him lull the defender to sleep by slowly doing crossovers just to get him to relax his hands. Now on that last right to left crossover, he quickly rises up for that corner three over the contest and knocks down the tough three-point shot. So now it's the second quarter and he's patiently off ball and finally gets the ball at the top of the key. So what does he do? He then comes off the ball screen going to his right and has the defender trailing behind him and the defender guarding the pick and roll in drop coverage. So now Melo, he stays patient, attacks downhill, and bumps the defender with his left shoulder and sidesteps to the open space for the easy mid-range jumper. I hope you can see the common theme here early is that he's not forcing tough shots. This is all stuff he works on in the off-season and practice, and it translates exactly to the game. Now later on in the second, Melo's teammate gets the ball in the mid-post. So Melo runs to his teammate that entered the ball to the post and puts up his right hand like he's going to give him a screen. Now that froze his defender for just a split second, which allowed Melo to run off the tight handoff and elevate for the easy mid-ranger off the glass after the late contest. These are extremely simple details that you might not notice unless you rewatch the games. The game is all about feeling comfortable and being more in rhythm. So now that Melo has knocked down a couple mid-range shots and seen the ball go through the hoop, he's feeling hot. So now he gets to that ISO with the whole left side free from help defenders. He gets into his bag with that cross tween and then gets into his signature hezzy pull mid-range, which stuns the defender and gives him space for the mid-range jumper. Now this part of Melo's game doesn't get enough credit. Melo is such a scoring threat that he attracts so much attention on ball. So when he's posting up and gets the ball in the mid post, he has 1, 2, 3 defenders looking at him. So he stays patient and allows them to double him and hits that flashing teammate for the jumper. That's just smart basketball. I feel like I used to hear people always say Melo just took a bunch of tough shots, but that's just simply not true. Look how he relocates off ball to get to open space. His teammate drives baseline, Melo sees this and slides to the corner for the easy pass, while his defender gets hit on the screen. Melo takes his time, cash money. The very next play again, an easy bucket. He signals his teammate to run corner for spacing purposes, and once his teammate attacks downhill, he slightly walks to the top of the key in his teammate's vision. He catches the ball, knocks down the three-pointer again, easy buckets without taking any dribbles. I feel like a broken record saying this, but Melo attracts so much help on the defensive side that his teammates are always open when he's aggressive. So when Melo comes down in transition and spins baseline and begins to post up his man in the mid post, that help defender left his man to come trap Melo. So Melo keeps his head up and throws a jump pass over the defender's hands to to his teammate for the and one finish. I always like to preach about how simple is more sometimes, and in this clip, it shows exactly just that. He gets the ball on the right wing, hits his teammate in the mid post, and fakes coming off the baseline handoff, which had his defender lost. Now, once he gets that space, gets the handoff going middle, and takes the easy mid-range jumper. And all that was created without taking one dribble. It's so important to relocate off the ball. His teammate comes off the ball screen, going to the middle, and the screener rolls. So what does Melo's man do? He stays tagged to the roller. Now Melo sees this and lifts from that corner just a little in the mid-range area. Because his defender's head was turned, Melo had more than enough room to get off the easy mid-range jumper. Now late game, the pressure is high and the score is tied, so you know Melo has to have the ball in his hands. Melo gets the ball and gets into that crossover and hezzies the defender. Now instead of forcing a drive into that help defender waiting for him under the basket, he drives hard, sees the help, stops on a dime, and rises over the defender. Tough shot. And just like that, Carmelo reminded the world exactly who he was. This wasn't just a hot night, this was scoring excellence on full display. The footwork, the timing, the pace, the feel, everything about it was just amazing. He didn't need 15 dribbles, he didn't even need to be flashy. It was all about getting efficient buckets at the right time, at the right moment. This is why you study film, because when you slow it down, you start to see the why behind the wow. So if you're a hooper trying to evolve your scoring bag, or a fan that just loves prime Melo, this breakdown is exactly how you learn to become a better scorer. If you like this breakdown, give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and comment your favorite play from this breakdown. Also, comment below who you think we should do a breakdown of next. Till next time, I appreciate you guys. Have a great day. Peace.